Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new FIFA 21 career mode. You guys know I did start that career with the mod, with the classic teams, but unfortunately it did not really go to plan. Just a few little errors with the mod, couldn't play it the way I would like, to be fair, and without frustration. So what we have done now, we've got rid of those and we have just enabled the FIFA 22 kits, or the teams that do have their updated kits in the mod. There's some teams that don't have their kits available yet, so how can they be added? So that's for sure. Just to go through, I have put in the newly promoted sides as well. If we just hover over, you can see Brentford in there. There's Watford as well, along with Norwich, just to give it a bit of a more realistic vibe. And obviously I didn't just put them in no league. Just take a look in the championship. You can see Fulham, just to give you guys that example there. So what we're going to do with this series, this is going to be like the build up towards FIFA 22. As I said, we're going to be utilizing the kits, so it gives that kind of vibe that it is FIFA 22. And you know, with the mods as well, there's a bit of gameplay improvements and whatnot. But anyway, we have got a big budget there. The big transfer rumor right now is probably going to happen before we know it. We've seen it all the time in career mode, especially people that do Man United career mode. Even myself, I've been doing them for a while. It's kind of my thing. Like you guys, a lot of you guys, at least, quite a few would be subscribed for the Manchester United career mode. So yeah, I've got a good vibe with this as well. Not just being Manchester United, but I've just got this feeling, like I've had this other times as well, where way back before I started making videos, I just had this feeling where I was really, really excited for the upcoming game. And even though EA haven't announced anything like specifically, it's just the talk around it, FIFA 22, and it's the build up with making content as well. So yeah, that's what this career mode is going to have for me. We'll be uploading every single day, so make sure you don't miss an episode. I like this edition. That's what I mean as well. This really gives it a fresh vibe. I really do like this mod. I'll leave the link in the description if you guys want to cop it. So might as well save over the classic one. For me, we might as well enter the cup with most money. We're not going to play it pre-season. We'll just simulate through. You might as well. Like, it's free money essentially. And this is actually the first look, and I made a little change to my manager name. I'll go by Mr. FMTV now. So yeah, just a bit of a switch up. There we go. And that gives you really a first look at, this is none of the players, me. I'm the first look at the kit, so that's pretty cool, even though it's the back of it. But mate, how unprepared did I come? Where's the suit? It's looking a bit better there. So let's go through these initial messages right now. We'll take a look. The Youth Academy, is there anyone? Ooh, Jose Navas. Doesn't look too bad. And again, this is going to be, this is where you get the first look at the kit. Some of these youngsters, a few of them, not the greatest, and we might as well deal with that now. Fortunately, Skellion, unfortunately, he's not good enough. Peter Bergman, he's going to go under that description as well. And then probably Juanma Rubio from Mexico. We'll release him. We'll get Pal. Is that pronounced like Pale? Pale. I'm gonna go with Pale. It feels weird calling him Pale. And then everything else right now, like a first scout report. Unless you guys really think these guys are good signings. I recall my scouts for you guys to get in charge. And those two are generally already there. So I want you guys to give me your feedback where we need to go in terms of the players. And I'm glad the budget is that big. Didn't it say like 200? But either way, we can probably reverse. What we can do here, probably balance that a little bit. That's more than enough money anyway. And if we take a look at the squad, I believe wasn't Romero. I think he was released. His contract's expiring, so we're just going to transfer list him. And any other players, I may have not heard of some others that are currently, maybe there's a couple of ones that are out on loan, I think were released as well. But for the time being, I think Traore was. I think Traore. Definitely not Ahmed Traore. I'll offer him a new deal as well. But now finally we see our very own players with the new kits. Looks pretty clean. But one thing we always like to do, we just did on the youth as well, Ooh, 4-star, 4-star. I generally like better than that. Let's see who we get. No 5-star available. So for the time being, considering Tyler Bishop is from England, we'll keep him in England and he should be decent enough, and we'll do him for 9 months. I think so. He'll be just, yeah, that round trip yearly. I know, 9 months, not technically yearly, but you know what I mean. For the season, generally. And that's probably not going to trigger anyone else. No, not yet. We'll just wait. We're not in a rush for that, to be honest. And there's one, you know where we're going. You guys know. Oh, will you look who it is? JADON Sancho. We got to be, that's a big, ooh. Yeah, it has the potential to be special. We know all of that. That's a really high value. JADON Sancho. Because that's the thing as well. Let's see. Yeah, oh. I mean, it's going to go close. The thing is, I don't know of any other confirmed signings that United are going for. So for the time being, if we just get on JADON Sancho, that will be fine with me. And we'll keep it realistic. And we'll see if it will be a closer fee. Probably not, to be fair, but just the way it is from what we're trying to do now. But yeah, if we could get a fee, probably United won't want to pay how much you need to in FIFA. So let's see. Considering Woodward and the Glazers. So, let's go. Let's put an initial fee. It's a bit confusing because I was using a different mod last time and you could sign players around their value. So, I'm not going to waste any time. I'll put it a little bit above. We'll go 150. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't want an additional fee. Yeah, actually, what I want to do is counter, remove the salon clause. I didn't want that in there. At least we can negotiate now, but it's probably going to be 125. I don't want him to reject it because, yeah, I want to get this. Yeah, I want to get this deal done. So 125 mil. I mean, that's fair. That's just within our budget, mind you. I think we need to beef it up. We can't. That's what I don't like about FIFA. We'll see how this goes. 140 million. That's not a bad deal. Far out. Like, yeah, United are not gonna, he's not gonna cost this much. 150. Like, this is an insane amount. But it's just, yeah, it's all about getting the man that we want. I was gonna transfer him over for free, but that didn't seem right or realistic. If it's going to be realistic, Man United this season are going to spend a lot on Sancho and not going to have a lot remaining. So 160. Far out. That's a lot of money. Like, come on, let's meet halfway. I'm not sure if that's technically halfway, mathematically halfway. Oh, that was actually a pretty good negotiation. How about that? You're like, you've just been offered 160 million. You're like, nah, mate, I'm just going to come back and I need to think about it. I need to think about accepting 160 million pounds. Like, I'm not sure if that's enough. So it's going to be interesting to see their response. And obviously for the time being, we've got the Euro background, yeah, to fit the vibes of real life. Okay, they've come back with 176.2 because, you know, you can't miss out on that 200k. Their counter offer. So we'll just go propose a new fee. Let's go 165. This is going to be, like, I've never signed a player for this much ever in career mode. But like I said, yeah, it's pretty chill because the money's there. Yes, so we brought it down a little bit. We finally got the deal done. We'll make it seem pretty quick anyway. And then we'll go on to offer JADON Sancho the deal. Hopefully it's just a straightforward one. Lets us know what he wants, and we can be giving him that. Here we go now. Here's JADON Sancho. Definitely accept him as a crucial player. That's, you know, that's standard. Contract length, give him 5 years for a 20-year-old. Makes sense. He's considering that. And that's exactly what they were looking for as well. No release clause, we will accept that. Wait, man, that's a take and run. I don't even want to argue with that, mate. Like 87 overall, 105. I've had lower overall players ask for more. So, yeah, not going to risk. Let's just run. Let's run and take that, to be fair. And we're all happy. All parties. All parties are happy. Mate, I just signed you. Why are you in a Dortmund kit? What we'll do for this career, you know, Cavani, maybe we'll have for one season. You know, he's only getting older, so he'll definitely have 7 for the future. You just got to wonder what number he would have. Like, I know Lindelof is 2, but 2 would be the years Man United fans went through to get him. It was 2 years of struggle. But I won't be giving him number 2. But I think I'll give him the 20. Don't forget, Van Persie was given the 20, and 20 didn't really make sense too much. And of course, 20 is the amount of league titles Manchester United do have. And this is, like, I'd see this as fitting as well. The fact, like, Bruno Fernandes is like an 87 overall. Sancho comes in like a same rating. He'll be like he and Fernandes, the best players at the team next season. You can really see that. And like we touched on with Cavani, I reckon we have him for this season. See how he performs in this career mode, and then let him go. I personally don't think he'll be amazing with just the type of striker he is in FIFA. Doesn't have a lot of pace, so I could almost find myself using, Tony Martial more just because, he'll be more fitting to use for me. So, and there he is being presented now, JADON Sancho. You love to see that. JADON Sancho is unveiled to the Manchester United faithful. Lovely scenes. And this is going to be really fitting as well. Like, as good Mason Greenwood and the future he does have, we are going to make a couple changes here. Put Sancho right in, then obviously he's going to make, Traore's going to drop a bit, and then Greenwood would have to make the bench. I think that's one too many centre mids or centre defensive mids. I say Matic, we drop him out. And then you got Van der Beek and Fred, and then one Mata. Yeah, so any of these guys, for me, from my point of view, Mata, 32 years old. Matic, 31 years old. These are out. Romero, we'll try and get rid of him. So we got to get rid of that generation, I guess, those older players in the team. That's personally what I would do. Phil Jones as well. Even though he's 20, Jones feels older than 28. Is that just me? He feels he's 30. So yeah, he's in that group though. This needs to be a proper rebuild of Man United. Like, that's always the way I've been doing my careers, and that fits it perfectly. So I want you guys to let me know though. Just play through a couple of these friendlies here. Martial, you do see, but not to Liverpool. Not if another offer comes in, I wouldn't really want to consider that. I've always liked Martial. He had a very tough season last season, but reject him. As I said, I could almost enjoy using him or get better out of him than Cavani. So against Leverkusen, we are just going to quick sim the match. Like, that's a pretty strong 11. Like, I like that 11. If you just picture Lindelof not being there, but you got to deal with what you have to, and that's 1-1. Again, what, Sancho lackluster debut? What? It's preseason, hasn't made his debut yet. We do wonder. Probably going to give Van der Beek a start ahead of McTominay. Again, switch that up, and he's magically not in a bad role for him or bad position, whatever you want to call it. We're going to give Martial a start, and we'll leave it like that. Just fresh up legs, quick sim. Shouldn't, impact the result too much. If anything, it's a sneaky 2-1. See, again, this is a big off for Martial, though. It's funny after me saying, this is one we maybe will consider. Yeah, so actually, that's where I'm going to leave it now for you lot to give your feedback on, should we consider selling Martial to another team that's outside of the Premier League bar so we can get some money? Because I still want to have that realism factor. I said I could probably use him more effectively than Cavani, but, I want to play it, in a realistic way. Do you think Martial, he could be, sold, considering he did not have the best season? And, he looked unsettled and just not very happy. Did anyone else realize that last season? It just didn't look like he enjoyed playing football. So he might need just personally, from his point of view, I'd love him fit and firing for United, because when he's confident, and he's banging the goals, he can definitely do that. So I'm going to leave it there for now. You guys let me know up in the comments with Martial and any other transfers. We don't have a lot right now, so we probably need to sell him. We might just take a look. I didn't really look at the objectives. I know there was going to be, finishing Champions League plays. That's actually not too hard. That's weird. Like, why aren't we expected just to win the league? if we're expected to reach the final. It's not to win the final, but yeah, it's going to be a long road. Regardless, we've got a couple of these little expectations. I like these ones, like get 15 games with at least 1 goal scored in home matches. That's very specific. Sign 3 players from Europe. Last time I had one, look, I've already got 1 out of 3 completed. Yeah, 1 out of 3 completed. Last time I had like 3 from North America, and that was weird. So yeah, for a few reasons now, I think this is going to be a good career mode to lead us up into FIFA 22. So once more, that's why we'll have it branded like it for this series, because we have got the updated kits for the new season. So that makes it very excited. And yeah, this is going to really be exciting for me to play for the duration of the rest of FIFA 21. As I said at the start of the career mode, I didn't want to speak on it for too long, but really that's what I had before I started making videos. And that's what made me want to do something with creating FIFA content from the very start, years back now. I've been doing this for a long time. For those of you guys that don't know, but yeah, I started way back like 9 years ago or something now. It's so long, back in FIFA 12 at the start of FIFA 13. But yeah, anyway, be sure to leave a thumbs up if you're excited for this series. Leave your comments any way you want to see it play out as well, that you think you enjoy it more or whatnot. Yeah, leave me all the feedback up in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.